Welcome to learning Go Generics, where programming becomes more efficient and reusable. Generic programming enables developers to write flexible code that works safely across different types, strengthening both performance and maintainability. Today, the focus is on mastering type parameters and constraints using the capabilities introduced from version 1.18 and above. Generics allow functions and data structures in the Go programming language to operate over multiple types, while maintaining strict type safety. With generics, code becomes easier to reuse and less error-prone, making it possible to create flexible software solutions without relying on empty interfaces or unsafe casting. By leveraging generics, one can prevent runtime errors, improve performance, and ensure that type correctness is checked at compile time. Generic functions in Go are declared using square brackets, which define the type parameters. For example, a generic identity function can accept any type and return the same type. The code uses the keyword func, the function name, followed by square brackets with a type parameter, such as the letter T and the constraint any. When using the function, you specify the type, like integer or string, in square brackets. This type parameter makes your functions adaptive and safe for several data types. Type constraints restrict the types allowed by generic type parameters, enhancing type safety and predictability. Constraints are defined by interfaces, meaning only types that implement certain behaviors can be accepted. For example, a function might require a type parameter to implement a method like string, or use built-in constraints, such as comparable, for values that can be compared using the equal or greater than sign. This makes generics both powerful and controlled, so functions do only what they should with the right types. Generic functions let you write reusable logic across different types in Go. Consider a max function, which determines the greater value between two inputs. You define the function with a type parameter t, constrained by comparable, ensuring only suitable types are allowed. When using the function, the Go compiler can infer the types, and this allows the same piece of code to work for integers, floating point numbers, and strings. The power of generic functions is that your code works safely and consistently for any compatible type. Go supports generic data structures, enabling collections that are type-safe and adaptable. For example, one can create a stack structure with a type parameter. The stack can hold items of any specified type, ensuring operations like push and pop are type-restricted and checked by the compiler. This eliminates errors from mismatched types and simplifies the code, making data structures much more useful and reliable for different scenarios. Type inference in Go means the compiler can often deduce the appropriate type for generic parameters from the function arguments provided. Explicit type specification is possible and sometimes necessary, especially in complex scenarios, but in most cases, Go's compiler figures out the types automatically. This feature makes generics intuitive, keeps code concise, and further boosts developer productivity while ensuring type safety. To write effective generic code in Go, it is important to follow some best practices. Give constraints clear and meaningful names. Whenever possible, use type inference to make code more readable and easier to maintain. Keep constraints as minimal as possible to reduce complexity and prevent errors. Rely on built-in constraints when available. Start with simple generic solutions and build up complexity only as needed. Always test with different types. Document generic behavior clearly and evaluate performance to ensure efficient implementations.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.